Hey there viewers, and welcome back to another Bestie video. Halloumi is a salty, firm, and versatile cheese which is a host to several unexpected health benefits. Originating in the beautiful island nation of Cyprus, it has found its way to several restaurant menus for its delicious taste. It can be grilled, fried, eaten raw, or barbecued. But how can this cheese be a part of any balanced diet? Prepared from a cow or sheep milk, or sometimes even the mixture of the two, halloumi is moderately high in fat and packed with essential nutrients like magnesium, zinc, calcium, and a range of vitamins. Being somewhat salty in taste, it's a healthy addition to any sandwich, salad, or snack. But what are its health benefits? Does it boost bone health? What does it do for weight loss? Is it diabetic friendly? In this video, we'll be talking about all of this and more. What is halloumi? Halloumi is a semi-hard, unripened brined cheese that's made of cow, sheep, or goat's milk. Its distinct salty taste makes it stand out among other types of cheese. It has a much higher melting point, which makes it one of the best choices for frying or grilling because it won't lose its shape. This white cheese is layered, which may remind you of mozzarella. Halloumi can be eaten raw, but the texture may seem kind of rubbery. Once grilled or fried, it becomes deliciously crisp and savory on the outside with a deliciously melted inside. The texture is quite similar to that of a toasted marshmallow. Although it has been used in the Mediterranean regions for ages, it's only recently gained popularity in the Western society, mostly among vegetarians. If you're looking for an alternative meat substitute, halloumi is just the thing. What's your favorite type of cheese? Tell us in the comments below. Nutritional value of halloumi. Halloumi's nutritional profile depends on the way you decide to prepare it. But in the end, no matter how you prepare it, it's loaded with calcium and protein. It's also rich in healthy fats, calories, and sodium with 0 carbs per 1 ounce. Most of the fat is saturated along with an array of vitamins, selenium, zinc, and vitamin A. Did you know that one serving of halloumi contains as much as 70% of the daily calcium recommendation for adults? Calcium is important for maintaining bone health, nerve transmission, hormone secretion, and muscle function, while protein plays a key role in proper growth and development along with supporting immune function and weight control. Remember that if you decide to cook halloumi by frying it in oil, then its caloric content may increase. How is halloumi made? Halloumi can be made using any milk, but traditionally it's made using cows. The first step is to heat up the milk and add rennet or vegetarian rennet to it. This coagulates the milk, which forms a curd. The whey is drained out after it's firm enough and the curd is cut into pieces. After being pressed into molds, the cheese is then poached into water or whey. It's this step that's responsible for the resistance to melting when cooked. Finally, the cheese is salted and, in a much more traditional way of cooking, then sprinkled with mint. After being made, it remains fresh for 5 days. It can also be preserved in brine and aged for several months. This adds on to its salty flavor. Unlike most cheeses, no acid or acid-producing bacteria is introduced to produce halloumi. Health benefits of halloumi. Number 1. Boosts bone health. Dairy products like milk, yogurt, and some cheese are high in calcium. It's the same with halloumi. Packed with calcium, it provides bones with strength and structure. Did you know that over 95% of your body's calcium is stored in the bones and teeth? This makes it even more important that your calcium requirement is met. Eating calcium-rich foods, like halloumi, will increase bone density, preventing fractures. If you're sick of milk, then halloumi will be a delicious surprise. Number 2. Promotes weight loss. Weight loss is not easy. You need the right balance of exercising and food that won't promote weight gain. Cutting down on junk, processed food, and sugary drinks is the first step. Including foods that are delicious and don't cause weight gain is the next step. Halloumi, wrapped with fresh veggies and pita bread or in a sandwich, makes for the perfect wholesome meal. The protein content is so high that it'll leave you feeling full for a long time, making it the perfect choice for a side dish at lunch. It also contains a special type of milk protein called casein, which is highly digestible and a great addition to any weight loss diet. Number 3. Protects against diabetes. Eating dairy like milk, yogurt, and cheese, especially ones made from whole fat, is associated with a lowered risk of diabetes. Insulin resistance makes it hard for your body to regulate blood sugar levels. Eating halloumi cheese reduces insulin resistance, which lowers the risk of type 2 diabetes. The protein in it not only manages weight by keeping you full, it also stabilizes blood sugar levels after meals. Finding the right food for diabetics is a difficult job, but halloumi can be a great addition. Number 4. Lowers blood pressure. The DASH study, or Dietary Approaches to Stop Hypertension, has revealed that eating a certain way is as effective as taking blood pressure-lowering medication. This diet includes foods that are low in salt, low in total and saturated fats, and high in fruits and veggies. Low-fat dairy foods such as reduced-fat cheese, milk, and yogurt are also included. Although halloumi is relatively high in salt, eating it every now and then provides plenty of calcium and potassium, which brings down blood pressure. However, if you're sensitive to salt, then it's best to replace it with other cheeses like mozzarella. Before moving forward, did you know that consistent high blood pressure can lead to a heart attack? Check out 10 foods that lower the risk of heart attack. Now let's get back to what happens to your body when you eat halloumi cheese. Number 5. Provides the body with energy. One serving of halloumi cheese contains over 30% riboflavin, or vitamin B2. This essential vitamin converts the food you eat into fuel for your body, which gives you energy. It works by metabolizing fats, carbs, and protein along with oxygen to be used. Other than riboflavin, protein also plays an important role in giving you energy. Overall, if you're feeling kind of sluggish after breakfast, then snacking on a piece of halloumi will give you the burst of energy you need. Riboflavin also reduces the feeling of stress, fatigue, and tiredness. Number 6. Improves heart health. Did you know that eating cheese regularly lowers your risk of developing heart disease by over 10%? Normally considered an indulgence rather than a part of a regular diet, cheese lowers the possibility of stroke. This is only limited to very few types of cheese, and the good news is that halloumi is one of them. Halloumi cheese, being a dairy product, is rich in calcium, which protects the heart by making it strong. How to buy the healthiest halloumi. There isn't much difference between types of halloumi cheese when it comes to nutritional value. In case you're lactose intolerant, then look for one that's made from sheep or goat's milk. This may be easier for you to digest. Most supermarkets offer light halloumi, which means that it contains reduced fat, but it doesn't contain any less salt or saturated fats. It's also better to check the label before buying halloumi, as some brands choose to replace the fat with added sugar, which is not good for people dealing with diabetes. How to perfectly cook halloumi. There's no one perfect way to cook halloumi. Its deep, savory flavor is enhanced further when fried properly in a tiny bit of olive oil. To get a crisp exterior, you need to evenly grill for 2 to 3 minutes on each side. Halloumi tastes delicious when baked with a drizzle of olive oil and herbs for 10 to 15 minutes. Halloumi cheese is an extremely versatile ingredient that can be included into a variety of dishes if you're trying to be creative with your food. It may be difficult for you to wrap your head around the fact that cheese does have some nutritional goodness other than fat. From protecting your heart to lowering blood pressure and even managing diabetes, so much nutritional goodness can come from this humble cheese. Who knew? Looking for delicious ways to embrace a healthy lifestyle? Be sure to watch 14 foods that'll help you live a longer life. Also, check out unexpected health benefits of butter you have to know. Watch these 2 videos and learn how to be good to your body. Do you like halloumi? What's your favorite way to cook it? Share your thoughts in the comments below.